I've got something super exciting for you. It's gonna blow your mind. I am giving away a junk removal website. Yes, a junk removal website template, a junk removal course with 20 hours of content, giving you access to my private community and 6 months of coaching. And the goal of this coaching program is to get you to $17,000 a month. All you've got to do is use the Autopilot software. That's it. There's no other hidden fees. There's no nothing. This is a 6-month training program to help you grow your junk removal business. And honestly, it could be any home service business. We're going to go over how to get leads, how to grow your business, operations and systems and legal and business structure and everything. This is a mind-blowing offer. I'm basically giving you everything I have built and been working on for the last 3 years. If you've seen any of my videos over the last 2 or 3 years on YouTube, you know in the beginning of every video I say, I started a junk removal business as a stepping stone to return to my passion of technology and apps. I invite you guys to stick around, hang out, follow me on my journey from building a junk removal business to building a home services app. I've been saying that for years. My home services app is here now. It's here. We're in beta, but don't be alarmed. There's a few bugs. It happens. We're tightening it up. We're getting it perfect. But if you guys use Autopilot CRM, and I don't care if you haven't started your business or not, okay? I don't care, because I will get you the leads so that you can actually use the software. And you want to start using the software from day one because it's going to help you look more professional. There's so many benefits. We're going to talk about it in the program. This offer expires, okay? So if you're watching this, don't miss this, because we're going to kick ass. And I'm going to teach you guys how to build a home service company to $17,000 a month. That is my goal. I don't care where you're at in your business. I don't even care if you're making $1 million a year. I feel like there's still going to be value that you're going to learn from me. Plus, you get Autopilot CRM. That's the whole thing. I want to show you how awesome Autopilot is, and I want you guys to use it and give me feedback so I can make it better over the next 6 months. By the end of the 6 months, you will be crushing it, making money, and you will continue to use Autopilot. I help you win. You help me win. Hopefully, I get you guys pumped up and excited to take advantage of this offer. Anyways, peace. Welcome to Junk Launch Academy, guys. Class number 2. We're starting from the basics. How do we make $17K a month, and why are we going to do $17K a month, guys? Because that's $200K. If you're on the truck, you're doing all the operations, and you're not like me blowing tons of money on Google Ads, your margins should be roughly 50%. Should be. It really depends on your dump fees and if you have a $200 a ton dump fee. But roughly, guys, you will be at 50% margins after COGS, cost of goods sold, which is dump, fuel, and labor, and whatever other expenses you have, your insurance, your truck payment. We're not going to go crazy on those expenses. So you should be sitting around 50% or higher margins, meaning the goal is $200,000. I want you guys to make 100 grand so we have an income, 6 figures, right? If I say 100 grand and you're making 50 grand, we want to try to get to 100 grand. So my goal, guys, is within 6 months, if you do what I tell you to do, there's no way you won't hit 17K gross. I promise you that. So let's just work backwards really quick. In the beginning, your guys' average job size is going to suck. Period. The end. Average job size is you take all the jobs you did over the course of the month, you divide it by how many jobs you had, poof, there's your average job size. In the beginning, my average job size was somewhere around 250 to 300. And that's purely because you guys are going to take dirt jobs and you're going to lose money. You're going to mess up and you're going to take some concrete jobs. You're going to lose money. You're not going to know the dumps to go to, the transfer stations to go to. You're going to fuck up 5,000 different ways. You're going to price low. You're going to be pissed and you're going to lose money on some jobs. Then after a month or 2 months or 3 months, you're going to be able to look at an entire house and know how many loads it's going to be. So $17,000 divided by 300 is 56 jobs. If you are a normal human being, you're going to work 5 days a week, which is 20 working days. If you're not normal, you should work 7 days. But I get it, 6 days or whatever. So that's 2.8 jobs per day. That's not bad. After 3 months of pricing, you look good and you could charge the prices you want to charge because you're branded with the uniform and blah, blah, blah. You will be able to make $500 on average per job. Some jobs you'll get a $4,000 job, a $2,000 job, a $1,000 job. If you work 20 working days out of the month, that's only 34 jobs, 1.7 jobs per day. So reverse engineering this, it looks easy. It's $850 a day. That may seem like a lot to some people right now, like, oh my God, that's insane. It's really not. And I'm going to stress an extreme dramatic point right now that we're not going to do this because we're going to get higher ROI on different tactics. But I'm just really quick. If you guys were starving, how many doors you could knock? If you had 8 hours in a day and you had to hit 100 doors or 200 doors in a day, do you think you can close 2 jobs? Yes or no? Now, I don't want you guys to do 100 to 200 doors a day. way more effective ways. Let's be realistic. If we hit 200 to 300 doors a day, that's exhausting. You will make $850 a day, period. There's no way you wouldn't. But I want you guys to know that this is how window cleaners start. Every windows cleaners training video I've watched on YouTube is them door knocking. So this is a very extreme example, but you guys would make money, probably minimum $500 to $1,000 a day if you knock, but that's a lot of doors. We're not going to do that. This is the big problem. People don't want to put in the work. And I'm not talking about the physical work or the operations or cleaning the trucks and running a home service business. If you put out 500 yard signs a month, I promise you, you would make minimum 10, 15 grand a month, minimum. Now 500 yard signs is going to cost you like $1,000 or whatever, but you would make 10, 20 grand a month. I don't like networking. That's just not me. I don't like going out. I get overstimulated with networking, but some people are networkers, okay? People don't want to knock on 100 doors a day. And most people, this is where most people struggle. Most people don't want to learn organic social. It's not fun to go to Facebook groups and post 10 times a day. Post on Craigslist twice a day. Post on social media, go film content. People don't want to learn how to create content. People don't want to learn Google Ads. You just want to stick with the basics of like putting out yard signs and doing all this other grassroots, pound the pavement, boots on the ground style marketing. People don't want to put in the work in the other advertising stuff. And that's the problem. Most people don't actually want to learn how to run Facebook ads, how to do organic social. They don't want to edit their own content and their own social media. In this day and age, you can literally post, my name's Andrew and I have a junk removal business and here's my family. If you guys need junk, you can post this shit every day and you're not going to get punished on social media. That's just how social media is now. We're going to talk about social media and all that stuff when we get to the leads, but most people are not willing to put in the work to learn digital because digital is boring. I have to show you guys this quote from Alex Hormozi, this tweet. If your business isn't making, he says $100,000 a month because he's in the digital sales world. We're not in digital sales, we're in local home services. So I adjusted the price, okay? If your business isn't making $17,000 a month, follow these 2 steps. Grab a kitchen timer, turn it to 4 hours, advertise until the timer's up. The end, guys. Honestly, we could end all the 6 months of coaching with just that tweet. I'm like not even kidding. If you guys just did 4 hours of digital advertising and filming content every day and posting 10 times a day, every day for 90 days, go in front of your dump truck, film a video, go in front of your trailer or go rent a U-Haul and just say anything that you need to say about your business and you post every day. And then you think of a funny idea or maybe you did this crazy job or silly job and you're like, I've had some crazy jobs, and you just tell a story and post it. You make skits or you just repeat the same thing over and over. If you actually did this and you did social media content and you did Facebook, or maybe 4 hours you did grassroots one day and then 4 hours the next day is all digital and then 4 hours networking, you guys get the point. This is really basic, but it's so fucking true. Doing the physical labor part and the operational part is not going to grow your business. It's the shitty digital advertising that I know you all refuse and do not want to learn. Going out and filming content sucks, but that's the world we're in now. You could resonate with some people and be like, what's up? I'm Andrew. You see this big pile of shitty trash back here? Call me. You could cuss, and that would resonate with probably a whole bunch of people that'd be like, I fuck with that guy. I'm hiring him. And then, 50% of other people might not like the cussing, but the point is, guys, make content, post it on Facebook Reels, post 10 times a day. We're going to get really into the details and the semantics and very granular with this as we get deeper into the course. But I just wanted to go over that really quick. And now I'm going to show you guys a clip. Tell me if you hear this clip, okay? This clip inspires me. I've saved this clip, and every time I listen to it, it almost brings me to tears. It's only 60 seconds. He's one of my favorite speakers, Gary Vaynerchuk, Alex Hormozi, Tom Bilyeu. Tom Bilyeu, if you guys know, of a protein bar called Quest Nutrition. He started from literally rags to riches, guys. He's one of the only billion-dollar companies that I know that, he sold his company for $1 billion, and he was broke as fuck, and his wife stuck by his side. Classic cheesy story, but his shit is real. And he built Quest Nutrition to $1 billion and sold it and took his third stake of $300 million and started an online YouTube journey and influencer. And now he's teaching people. It's an incredible story. Anyways, this speech, guys, emphasizes what I just went over. So remember in the first series, I was we're going to go over mindset for 2 seconds. After this, we're done. We're moving on.
The way that I got rich, motherfuckers, was by being bored out of my mind day after day after day. Do you know how many times I had to clean out this fucking gigantic mixer by hand with this tiny little scraper, and we used to have to rotate based on who was sweating so fucking much. And if you think I did that for money, you're out of your goddamn mind. I had a mission. I was fucking obsessed. No one here is going to get obsessed by money. I will tell you that right now. You'll try to fucking hype yourself up, but that is not the way the human animal works. The way the human animal works is it's not about just getting what you want. It's about how the fuck you got it. We want to get good. We want to push ourselves and do hard shit and grow. That in and of itself is one of the most deeply fulfilling things you can ever fucking do.
As cheesy as it is, whether your mission is to build an empire, feed your family, get out of the 9-to-5, Tony Robbins says something that I remember when I went to his Unleash the Power Within and walked on fire 15 years ago. He said something that stuck with me. People are motivated by two things in life, and this is it: inspiration and desperation. And it's true. Some of the most brilliant minds on earth were just inspired to just do stuff because they're inspired. And the other side of the coin is you're in a shitty situation and you're desperate and you get yourself out. So enough of the woo-woo. What I'm saying is, if you guys want to succeed in this business, everybody's gonna say you have to work. I don't know if it's luck or not, but I didn't have to do any grassroots because I sat on the computer digitally 24/7. The hard part for me was learning about equipment, trucks, tools, the physical labor, meeting people and getting used to talking to people constantly. Believe it or not, before junk removal, I was really bad at meeting people for the first time. I was awkward. I didn't know what to say or how to talk or how to communicate. Junk removal shaped me in that sense of meeting business owners. So I was able to do the 4 hours of consistent advertising, as Alex Hormozi would do. Say, I built my website. I did the SEO. I set up my Google ads. I had all my ducks in a row. For the first 2-3 weeks, I was just getting everything ready. And then when I hit the field and I had my thumbtacks on and my thumbtack and my Craigslist, it was go from there. Anyways, setting up your business, guys. Like I said, this is for the beginners. Let's go. Let's get this party started. Okay, guys, register your LLC with the state. This does not have to be complicated. You can just do it with the Secretary of your state and pay the state filing fee. Start with an LLC. You do not need to do an S Corp in the beginning. You can elect as an S Corp later. We can talk about S Corp versus LLC later, but busy.com, you can literally go register your LLC, $0, $75 state fee, deny everything else. It's only $75. Every state will have different state filing fees. Some will be cheaper, some will be more expensive. I've seen state filing fees of $150. I've seen as low as $25. Register an LLC, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, moving on. Register your EIN. This is the easiest thing to do in the world. It's kind of scary how easy it is to get an EIN number. You can do a lot of shady shit just by registering multiple EIN numbers, and it's just that easy to get an EIN number. Don't pay BZ $50 extra. You can actually get your EIN number first, but you want to make sure the name you registered EIN number, that name is available in your state. So you want to go to your Secretary of State, do a business search, make sure the name's available so the EIN and the business name match. It's too easy to get an EIN number. You just go to irs.gov, EIN, and be careful not to click the ads, because a lot of people are trying to trick you to click the register EIN ad, and it's actually a service. They're trying to trick you into not clicking the irs.gov website. So be careful. It's free. You don't need to pay anything.
Make sure it ends in .gov.
Yes, irs.gov, guys. Set up a business bank account. This is also important. Now, guys, if you are dead ass broke and you can't even afford the state filing fee, I understand. You can skip this. Just remember, there's always more risk if you don't have liability protection. So the reason why you want to get your bank account, your register with the state and your EIN number is because you can't get a business account without either of those. You need both. Business bank account's great. It's going to help you keep funds clean and no commingling. You want to really keep your personal and your business expenses separate for accounting. Pick a branch that you want to build a relationship with. So I like Chase because I wanted their fancy Chase Sapphire credit card. Once you build a business relationship and start building business credit, you can get their fancy credit cards, you can get lines of credit, you can get loans and blah, blah, blah. And it's just going to do you wonders if you stick with one bank and build a relationship. Look into the bank. It can be a credit union. Just look into what offers they have that you think you like. Look at the business credit cards that they have available. Look at the points, look at the rewards. Another reason why I want you to do this is some people just want to hit the ground running and get going and make money and get money in the bank, which is fine. But just remember, there's a risk. For me, I feel when you start setting this shit up, you just get in the mindset of okay, this is really fucking happening. I have a company now. I have a business bank account. I have an EIN number from the IRS. Set up insurance, get insured. Nextinsurance.com is the cheapest for general liability. If you can't, try to get Next Insurance if they insure you in that state. General liability protects you on customers' property. Commercial auto, that's a different story. Commercial auto is very expensive, but it is a requirement. If something happens with your vehicle and they find out you're doing a business, they're not going to cover you. Set up your website. Now, for all those people who want a website, I have 3 websites for you to choose from. I'm going to show you the first 2. The third one will be ready. Message me which one you want, and I'll show you the third. I'm going to transfer everybody's websites before Monday of next week. I will shoot you an email. You email me. Website number 1. It is a clone of Jedi Junk Removal. These are completely customizable. You can change the colors, the logos, the photos, everything. You can deploy it on Duda, change the images, put your photos, put your logo. You can get a logo from Fiverr.com. All of this shit is in my course on how to get a logo and how to do this and how to do that. I'm saving you guys countless hours by giving you a 20, 30 page website. I'm giving you guys something that is unheard of. You can ask anybody in here that has a business right now. I'm giving you guys a huge leg up. Here's version number 2. This one's badass as heck. Completely customizable. So, moving on. After you're set up, we're going to do something nobody else has ever done. In Google Search Console, we're going to set it up. Something nobody else does either. Facebook Pixel. We're going to get your Facebook Pixel set up from day 1 so that you can do retargeting ads 6 months later. And then, of course, guys, we're going to set up the Autopilot CRM. These are like some more technical things that we're going to set up on your website that I promise you nobody else is doing, that's going to set you up for success 6 months from now. But you have to do everything. This is your homework. If you're going to win, if you guys want to make money in junk removal, you have to do this. After that, after you have your website and you have your business bank account, blah, blah, all that stuff we just went over, you're going to go set up every single platform with your logo and a photo of you. If you don't have a truck yet, it's fine. Just get a photo of you. You're going to get a logo on Fiverr. Use AI. It's free. Just get something. You're going to have a little logo and you're going to be on every platform. Google Business Profile. Now that you have your EIN document, it's easy to get approved on Google. And we're going to go over that. Yelp, free. You want to be on Yelp, the free listing. Don't pay for Yelp ads. But Yelp is displayed on Apple, Bing, and Yahoo. So Yelp is very important. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, personal. Brand yourself. Facebook business page, Nextorbit. Set up all these. Submit to BBB. It's a free backlink. Some people still use BBB. You don't need to pay to be accredited, but get on BBB. Set these all up. We're trying to set everything up so you guys are ready to pound the pavement with all your ducks in a row. There's a lot to do here. Now, Facebook personal. I'm going to show you guys the king of organic social media who crushes Facebook. Most of their leads come from Facebook. Before the Junk Expo banner here, but Matt and JoJo had their business, him on a truck in front of their dump trucks, right? You become your personal brand. We'll go a little bit deeper on this when we go into the leads and stuff and, Facebook and organic stuff. If you're comfortable with doing that, if you really mean business and you really want to take this to the next level, Facebook is going to be a primary source of leads. And we're going to go over Facebook very deep. Become your brand. Matt Vick is not Matt Vick. Matt Vick is junk removal Matt Vick. When he outreaches to realtors, he does boosted posts. He posts in groups. He does this. He does that. People see Matt Vick, the owner of Sonoma Strong. This isn't even his business page. This is his personal page. Get a free Clover. Now, there's no catch here. No strings attached, no gimmicks, no catch. It's 100% free. Now, why am I suggesting getting a Clover? The Clover from day 1 changed everything for me, and I didn't realize this. I was actually in the PAX machine for the first month or 2, then I switched to Clover and my tips doubled. It's all about presentation, guys, and being convenient for the customer. Zelle, Venmo, no. Have a credit card machine. It's going to make you look 10 times more professional. You can charge higher prices when you look more professional. In the beginning, if you have a scrappy trailer and you show up in a white t-shirt and you say, send me some Venmo, you're not going to be able to charge $700 for a full load. The goal is to get you guys branded from day 1 as soon as possible. If you're low on money, get the free Clover and get a t-shirt, because this machine will make you look 10 times better. Branding. This is the most important part. Guys, if you want to charge higher prices, you got to look the part. Okay, you want to go from $300 AJS, average job size, to $500 AJS? It's all about branding. Don't show up looking all like a white t-shirt, ripped jeans, and a no branded trailer, no branded shirt. I don't know why I said ripped jeans, but you guys want to show up with a polo shirt. Hold on. Here's my old Jedi shirt, Jedi Junk Removal Polo. Got this from Rush Ortiz, the Clover credit card machine. Get those immediately. Get a hat, look the part. Pricing sheets. We're going to go over pricing sheets. It's in the course, and I actually have 5 new pricing sheets, 5 door hangers, 5 Facebook cover banners that you guys can edit and customize that I'm going to upload into the resources section so that you can make your Facebook look good. You have door hangers and pricing sheets. You can get a $20 laminator, or you can go to FedEx and get it laminated. Not everybody wants a pricing sheet, but I promise you, it's going to make you look like you're professional. The reason why people are going to repeat with you is because they know that you're consistent with prices. They're going to be like, oh yeah, he's got a pricing sheet. Every time you go to a restaurant, there's a menu, you know what to expect. Some people do want the corporations, but most people want to support local businesses. But they don't want the guy who just looks like he's not running the show correctly. They want in between, a local business that has its shit together. Not corporate, not too bare bones. Brand your trailer ASAP. This is big. I know a lot of you guys might have to rent first. I know a lot of you guys might have just a basic truck. You can do magnets for now. If you have a truck that you're willing just to get a basic decal lettering across, I highly recommend it, even if it's like your personal truck. This is the biggest game changer there is. This, with the polo and the t-shirt and the credit card machine, is going to let you charge got junk prices and give you that confidence. This is my trailer. My first trailer that I ever started with before I got the dump truck. That's 3 sides that I had decaled all around my Jedi junk removal trailer. There's so much you can do with decals on your truck or trailer. Even if you have a pickup truck, take the lettering and go on both sides across your entire truck from the front to where, like, right under the driver's side window, just go all the way across. Freaking decals is so important when you get your first few jobs and you have the money. It is a game changer how many people will call you. Nosy neighbors will walk over. If you don't have the money for a dump trailer and you're starting with a pickup truck and you want to do some sidewalls, put it on your pickup truck. Find the cheapest decaler. You don't need to do a wrap, just lettering decals. And I'm in LA, so it's expensive. I probably could have looked for somebody cheaper and, maybe ask some friends around, but I paid $1,500. But the lettering goes on 3 sides, left side, right side, and the back. Homework, everything we just went over. And I have this amazing video for you that I really need you guys to watch. It's 55 minutes long from Gary Vaynerchuk. It's incredible. It's a roofer convention of one of my favorite speakers speaking at a roofing convention on social media about roofing companies. It's very applicable to what we do. So watch it. I don't care if you're doing $5 million a year. This is gold. So with that being said, your homework, guys, is to, I don't know if you're set up or not yet, where you're at in your business, but in the meantime, go through my course. You can go look at specific marketing videos in my course. We're going to go even deeper because the course videos are now 1.5 years old. We're going to go even deeper over all this. But guys, just do what you can over the next 2 weeks. Get your business registered, do all that stuff. So take this marketing quadrant that I put together, look at it, decide what you can do. Maybe you can't do anything yet because you don't have a truck and you're waiting for where to get trucks. But there's nothing stopping you from getting jobs now. There really isn't. There's no reason that you don't start experimenting with door knocking and scheduling out some jobs or yard signs you got to order yard signs and door hangers, but okay. Anyways, take this quadrant, apply what you can until we start diving deep. Watch the course. That is your homework. Go over this, get your stuff set up. If you have any questions about this, any of this stuff, please just ask on school and I will reply if you're confused on anything. So, this is what we're going over in the next class before we go to leads. Trucks, trailers, tools and equipment, and pricing. We're going to cover all of that in one session. We're going to dive deep on pricing, trucks and equipment, tools. What should you do if you have no money? What should you do if you have good credit? Should you finance or not? I'm going to try to cover everything on what I would do if I were to start over. Let's open up Q&A.